Hello, welcome to Now Stock Trades. In this video, I am going to share with you some information, so hopefully you don't lose money during this upcoming crypto winter. We're going to go in and go over this specific support and resistance line, and I'm going to share with you our AI that we offer at All Stock Trades to anticipate future support and resistance lines. But first, I want to give you kind of an update over what's going on. So this is not going to be a Luna update. I assume by now you should already have heard about this. We're going to give you a quick Celsius. So Celsius essentially has offered interest rates for crypto lending and anywhere in the double digits to sometimes as high as 18%. And a lot of people are saying, and I don't want to make fun of them, they're saying, it's safe, bro. This is extremely safe. And it's gotten to a point where, they were offering above market expectation returns. And Warren Buffett specifically stated, and this applies directly to the crypto markets, when, all said is done, interest rates are high and the tide has been lifted, you're going to essentially see whoever swims naked. And in this regards, you've seen multiple cryptos that are supposed to be stable start to fall. So in December, the firm had approximately $25 billion in assets, but in March, it was hit with a $2.5 billion worth of withdrawals. But it's interesting, within literally just 3 months, it has disclosed that it had $12 billion in assets. So this $2.5 billion did not cause a decrease in assets from 25 to 12 billion. This is a pure indicator that they were over leveraged. And it's almost like the Lehman Brothers and the mortgage-backed securities. Again, patterns repeat themselves, history repeats itself, and it's up to you as an investor to understand these things. So after that, Celsius stopped disclosing its assets, which you have to ask yourself, is this really safe? Like, why are they not? It's SEC filings, 13Fs, and all the filings that a company, let's say, has to do, and all the people that buy in companies, they have to file. If not, they'll get fined, and that's regulated. And do you think these companies want to do this? No, of course not, right? But it's regulation. There is no regulation in crypto land. It's the wild, wild west. And I live in the West, right? Arizona, right? So as you can see, the stock price fell down to 58 cents from an $8.02, literally from last year. So now let's talk about layoffs. So Coinbase announced plans to cut 18% of its 6,100 workers by June 30th. Literally a shift in tone from what they said earlier. CEO Brian Armstrong believes that the economy may enter a recession, which could lead to a crypto winter. Now, again, you know what crypto winters are. They're not good, right? 80, 90% drops, right? For an extended period, right? So BlockFi plans to lay off 20% of its 850 workers, as well as Crypto.com plans to cut 260 employees. Gemini, the exchange that essentially are led by the Winklevoss twins, which if you follow Facebook, you would know who they are. They're cutting 10% of its workers as well. Likewise, shots have been fired. So the chairman of the SEC warned investors to be, essentially worry about the double-digit interest rates being returned and being offered by crypto lenders. In fact, I've seen a lot of prominent YouTubers that have over 1 million subscribers that are actually licensed in a specific entity were advocating for these types of interest rates. And I just find this, you got to be very careful and make sure you guys do your own due diligence. The Coinbase Global decided to not offer these lending products when they were threatened to be sued by the SEC. However, BlockFi had to pay a $100 million fine without actually admitting or denying allegations that they were paying their customers high interest rates. So essentially, the whole point of this is that there's no protection in crypto land, and all the money that you invest, at least in a bank, you're covered up to a certain amount, and there's other ways to get you around that. But with this crypto world, there is no insurance, right? So this is an extreme difficult thing. So let's go over this resistance right now, and let's. So this is Bitcoin, obviously. We have the RSI here, and we have the MACD. But more specifically here, I labeled 2 different types of resistances, right? So right now we're currently trading anywhere around the 20 to 21,000 mark. Right now there is no level of support that really is maintained historically. So the next level would be around $18,000. If Bitcoin breaks this, our next level of bet will be a drop down to around $10,000 to $11,000, and that is a significant drop in crypto. Then we were going to be essentially battling out between, I would say the $8,000 to $10,000 region here. But as you can see right now, we are below the moving average way far out. We tried to test it and tried to break the resistance, but we recently broke and sold off. And it seems to me that Bitcoin is not a hedge for inflation. It is a risk on play. And right now we are risk off, and the market is very clear about that. And we are testing a lower bound of the RSI. The question is, how low can it go? Is it going to retest that? Could we bounce? And these two, this resistance here will be a determining factor. Now, what we can do is, if you want access to our Discord, which is literally as low as $10 a month, you'll be able to have access to these automatically graph support and resistance along everything we offer at Al Stock Trades. But let's just show you here. Let's go ahead and put BTC for the minute, and it updates you literally in real time. And what I want to do is I want to give you guys really valuable here information. So let's give you the hour, and then give you the day as well as the week. So just going off of the week here, you can see that it's graphing around $19,000. And if this support level is not maintained, it might bounce through that 19,000 and that 18,000 that you saw here. And if that happens, the next one is going to be around 13,500. And it's not going to look pretty after that, guys. I mean, it's not even looking pretty right now, right? And you can see you could have used our AI to make money off of these bounces here because they're highly accurate here. You can obviously see things trade here based off of these artificially planted support and resistance lines here. So it's unfortunate right now what we have in crypto land, and a lot of people are going to lose their shirts. If you want to follow this TA, it's very simple. It's just the moving average here, and we're so risk off right now, and I would say it's a safe bet to be in crypto when it's above this blue line. And this is a weekly average summarized to essentially about 5 years, and you can see that when crypto is risk on, it's above, and it's below, it's risk off. And you can see recently we've been in an extreme risk on period as Bitcoin prices went up to the high 60s. So I hope this video was helpful. Please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so I can keep you updated. And I hope this video helps you not make a terrible mistake. As always, it is a privilege and honor. God bless you, and I will see you on the next one.